know I look a little bit crazy right now, but that's because I wanted to show you all like my actual real process of how I get like frizz-free waves. And I know that it looks like a kind of a mess right now, but I just wanted to start at the beginning and walk you all the way through it. I wanted to talk about the products I use and kind of my wash routine, because I feel like that actually has a lot to do with the final product or final result. So when I am washing up my hair in the shower, I use a kind of deep conditioner about once a week, and I only wash my hair like twice a week at the most. And I know that sounds like kind of crazy and kind of gross, but I feel like for people with wavy hair or curly hair, you can't really wash it a ton because it actually dries your hair out pretty bad. And your hair needs moisture, or it's going to be seeking moisture in the air, and then it's just going to be a frizzy mess. I use a wide tooth comb, and I kind of just brush it out like swept back, because I don't touch it again after that point. Like I don't change, like I don't put parts in it and like comb it. That's how I had done it for like years and years. And I noticed that when I was using a brush and parting my hair and combing it separate, like on separate sides, it was actually pulling a lot of my natural wave out, and it was really frustrating because my hair would just go straight after like a couple hours. But I know I have wavy or curly hair, so I decided to just try something totally different. So I have only been brushing it out while my hair is getting conditioned and washed for like the last, I don't know, month and a half, and it has actually helped a lot. It helps with like the I don't know if it's called curl pattern because it's not exactly curly, but its wave pattern is so much better, and it's like more, I don't know, it's just more wavy. So I think that really helped with using wide tooth comb in the shower. And I just kind of keep it flat, comb it through. I kind of just, it takes actually a really long time, and it's really frustrating because when I could use a brush, I could be done in just a couple minutes. With the wide tooth comb, it takes a little bit longer, but I feel like the results are definitely worth it. So I've been doing that, and it's working as far as I can tell. So after I'm finished completely brushing out my hair, you don't have to get it all the way brushed out. I know with some of my longer haired friends, they don't brush it completely all the way out every time. I'm kind of like a perfectionist, and I feel like my hair is just gonna get like horrible knots, and I'm like scared that it's gonna just become like a big rat's nest, that I always comb it all the way out every time, and that's kind of like my own thing. Like I know I don't have to do that, but I do it, and it takes forever. But when I'm done, I end up rinsing it with cold water. You can use cool water or really cold water. I use really cold water. And the reason is because when your hair is getting like hot and hot water warmed up in warm water, it's kind of like opening up the shaft of the hair. And that's when you put on the conditioner, and that kind of like gets absorbed into the open shaft of the hair. But when you're using cool water to rinse it out, it actually ends up sealing up your hair. So your hair is like this, and then it gets sealed up like this. And that's what you want, because when it's out like this, it ends up just looking really frizzy. So a cold water rinse I highly recommend, even though it's a little bit uncomfortable and cold. And then when I'm done washing my hair, I put in a towel like this. You can use a t-shirt, but you definitely do not want to use a normal towel on your hair. I know that for sure for curly girls and wavy hair. I'm not sure how badly it affects like people with straight hair, but it seems like all the research I've done, it's real towels, like normal towels, like this kind of towel on your hair is actually really bad for your hair. It kind of just like rubs it the wrong way, and it makes the shaft that you've just sealed up open up again, and it just looks like a mess. So if you can avoid it, definitely just use like a t-shirt or invest in a towel like this. My hair is actually a little too long for my husband's t-shirts anymore. That's what I used to use, and it was like really convenient because you just use like the head hole right here, and you just tie it up, and I can't use them anymore because my hair is just too long. So I just took over my husband's travel towel, which is about the same texture, and it actually does really well in my hair. So I'm gonna now be walking through the whole process, and I will probably just like narrate over it, like speed it up, so that you guys don't have to waste as much time as I'm going to right now on my hair, but you can all watch the process, and I'll talk about everything that I'm doing in the narration. But I also wanted to go over the products with you all really quickly. These are the products that I have found after trying out a lot of products that actually work on wavy hair. It's kind of frustrating to me because there's so much out there for like curly hair, and curly hair is slightly different than wavy hair as far as the type of product that you can use in it. I've tried so much stuff that is like curly girl approved, and it never worked right with my hair, like never. And it was really frustrating. I'm wasting like $6 here, $11 here, $14 here, and nothing ever worked. And I just decided I'm really just gonna try to learn how to use the products that I know actually do work, but I'm just gonna try to use them better. So that's why I still use these products from an old video that I shot, and this product, because they're amazing and they're really affordable. These ones are actually the same ones from my other video. I'm barely running out, and like literally this week had to reorder some. So these have lasted me like years and years, and they're just so good for my hair. Like they kind of seal up, split ends. They make it shiny. They smell a little herbally, so if you don't like that, you might have to get over it because it's worth it. Just kidding. But I'm just warning you that they do smell a little herbally. I don't mind. I kind of tend to go with more natural scented things anyway. And then this product right here is also really affordable. I think it's like $5 for this, and this also lasted me years. It never went bad, and it's just amazing. It just says like double strength super grow, rich in proteins with vitamin E, and it like works wonders on my hair. So as a wavy girl, I guess, like those are products that I just highly recommend. Really affordable, lasts a long time. When I'm using heat, I like to use this. It's a 10. I had heard a lot of good things about it. It's a 10. I know that it's not like super natural, which is kind of what I'm more aiming for, but I do like to have a heat protectant when I'm using heat. So this is what I use when I'm blow drying, but you don't have to use this, and especially not if you're blow drying. Like you don't have to. It makes your hair really soft and really shiny and protects it, but you can definitely leave it out if you're just gonna air dry your hair. And this is the final product. I really like the smell of this one, and I don't use a ton of it, and I mostly use it only like on my ends or whatever. Like I don't put it, like apply it like on into my scalp or anything like some of the other products. But this works really good as like a soft hold, and I feel like that's kind of the last piece of the puzzle that I was missing all these years. It's like I needed something to just be a little bit more concentrated and give me more of a hold, and this is the product that works for me. It's only like $6 or $7. You can find it on Amazon and then like a lot of grocery stores. So I definitely recommend buying this for a little bit more hold. So now I'm gonna get started. I'm just gonna go through the whole process from beginning to end, and then you all can tell me what you think. Completely put all the product into my hair, I'm going to diffuse it with heat now. This is my blow dryer. It's just like a basic Conair blow dryer. So it has 3 settings: hot, warm, cool, and it has high or low settings. There is like a cool button here. So what I typically do is set it to warm, and when I feel like getting like really hot, I start to cool it. I've done a little bit of research also on like curls, like with a curling iron, and it actually helps to set the curl when you let it cool completely. So that's just kind of like how I do my hair. I let it get really warm with the warm setting, and then I just push cool, and it like cools it off and sets it. So that's all that I'm gonna do next. And this, for me, I have to get my hair 100% dry, so this is gonna take a while. Thankfully we can fast forward. But yeah, it takes me a while. I have to get it all the way dry or it just ends up frizzing out for some reason still. Like, my hair is interesting. So I'm gonna get that started and just show you kind of how I do that. All the way dry. I feel a couple little wet-ish pieces I might have to go back and do. But after I was done drying, I just went around with the cool to kind of cool it all down. So now I'm going to do a hair flip and shake it out a little bit. And this is the final product. I don't know how much, like the length of the camera can see on my hair, but I've got some pretty nice definition of the wave all the way down. I guess I can just like lift it up and show you. I think it looks pretty good. It's like shiny. It's, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all the way dry. And it'll just stay like this until, pretty much until I wash it again. I usually don't wear my hair down every day, so it does kind of flatten out on the top because I put it into buns like a lot. I get a little bit tired of my hair getting stuck on doorknobs, so when I'm doing housework and stuff, I definitely put my hair up. So you can see there's a little bit of like crazy pieces going on. You basically just need to like wet your hands just a little and kind of just comb them down because there's enough product on there that's just gonna go where it needs to go when you just wet it a little bit. So I think, yeah, that's about it. All right, and I have been really trying hard not to part my hair on a specific spot on my head because I've noticed that hair can thin out pretty bad when you do that. So that's why I have just been swooping it all the way back completely and then drying it like all crazy, like different ways, so that there's not a permanent part down the middle or the sides. And now, like when I'm going out or whatever, walking around, doing life, I can literally just do this and it parts on any side and has like volume on any side. I see some more crazy little ones. I have a lot of new growth lately, which is good, but they can also look kind of crazy. Anyways, you can literally just do that anytime and you have like volume and you don't have a permanent part. And I prefer the look of that. It just looks more natural. So yeah, this is it. This style, like wavy style, it comes in handy for like volume for sure. And that's why I was kind of going around my head with this thing like right up against my scalp, because I have read before that if you apply heat towards your scalp and the roots, it actually helps with the volume. So yeah, this is it. And it really didn't take that long. The towel actually absorbed a lot more water than I thought it did, so it really didn't take that long. And I'm really happy with the results. This is good. There's no frizz. My wave is defined. Let me know if you guys try this. Leave a comment if you liked it. Definitely like and share and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And let me know if you try this whole process and how it works out for you. And if I explained everything thoroughly enough. I'm definitely trying to get back into making more videos, and I want just to be able to communicate how to do certain hairstyles better. Like I want to be able to communicate that to you. So let me know if my instructions were actually easy to follow and easy to understand. And I will definitely do my best to keep improving and just making higher quality content for you all, because I feel like you guys deserve it. Like long hair ladies deserve good YouTube videos that actually help you with your long hair. So yeah, have a really great rest of your day and thank you for watching.